Good, okay.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry I'm late. I got a late start to today.
How you been?
Not great. Just Maria and I are having a few issues.
Oh, don't even tell me that. I'm so sorry. Dude.
Yeah, she's been busy a lot recently, wrapping stuff up with her ex.
When I saw you guys together, I was like, what a couple, you know?
You know, haven't seen her in a few weeks. But a lot of activity on my Netflix. She created her own sub-account.
Oh, you can't mess with sub-accounts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why she would create a sub-account. I mean, our account is, you know, it's like the recommendations are based off of stuff we both watch. So to create a sub-account is like, why would you need to do that? How you been?
Not good, to be honest. Me and Susie are not really doing too well.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I've been counting her shirts.
I'm sorry, what?
I've been counting her shirts. I suspect she's sneaking stuff out, moving into her mom's place slowly.
And you think she's starting with shirts?
Joke's on her. Every day I go to Target, I buy 2 new shirts, sneak them into the closet. So.
The same shirts that she's been sneaking out, or
From the women's section.
Oh, sorry to hear that. That's rough, but you know.
Yeah.
At least you're not going through what I'm going through.
You guys will pull through. You'll be okay. I mean, yeah, we went through a little rough patch like what you're.
I don't know how much of a patch it is. Feels like a field.
Mine's a lake.
I don't want to cry in front of the boy.
Gentlemen, very sorry to keep you waiting. Thank you for coming in.
The headmaster himself. Jim.
Thanks, Jim. Principal Anderson. Thank you.
Mr. Headmaster.
The principal. You can just call me Principal Anderson.
Why no headmaster?
I'm just called the principal. We don't use the word headmaster.
Well, I think headmaster actually sounds better. I think it's a higher
Technically, it's a higher rank.
position, probably.
You know, it means the same thing, and it's the same job.
Did you make the decision on that, or is that like the school district that makes the decision
Okay.
on that?
The reason I called you in today is because
And I'm Dave Truel.
Thanks, Dave.
And I agree with Jim, actually. I think headmaster, principal's the same thing. There was no need to correct him. If anything, it's a little bit better, but...
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah, of course. Hey, and I got a question while we're here. What's the first day of the school year?
September 1st.
And that's when the public pools close?
The pools are under a different jurisdiction of the school district.
It settles it.
Yeah. I'm concerned about Branson. He's been acting out in class recently, and I'm just wondering, are you spending enough time with him at home?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ton of
Sure,
time.
plenty of time, yeah. Too much time, if anything.
Yeah, he's got 2 dads. That's double the amount of attention that a normal child
And a
would.
mom.
She got too much attention, probably.
I think he's...
Lay off a little bit.
It's
Double,
it's not a
basically.
matter of quantity.
Yeah.
It's really just a matter of the quality of care and attention that's paid to him.
Well, if you have enough quantity, that is quality.
That's not.
And vice versa.
Yeah, like gold. If you have a lot of gold, that's
You got enough rocks.
quality.
If you get enough of those, at some point it's going to be equal to a chunk of gold.
Oh.
I mean, we were wrestling the other day.
Yeah, and then we also did that.
I mean, we
That was-
spent.
We spent a lot of. We
if
give
anything,
him a
yeah,
bunch of.
he's drowning in attention.
Yeah.
right now. I don't think that's the
So-
issue.
Well, I'll just say that he has been acting out recently, and I think Branson could benefit from a more hands-on approach because I feel that education starts at home. And we feel that
I
think it starts at school.
Yeah, when he gets home, I always say, how was your day? What did you learn?
Yeah,
I don't think he gets to school in the morning, they say, how was breakfast? What did you learn?
good point.
I would say, based on that logic, that his day actually starts at home when he wakes up, continues at school, and ends at home. Yes.
I would argue that the morning, we hardly see him in the morning.
Okay,
It's
so
pretty
that's
quick.
actually what I want to focus on
I think
is...
he walks to school.
And I'm sorry, you called the meeting, but you're basing it on our logic?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I think we're missing the point. I would really love to find a solution for Branson.
You know what? I'm glad you organized the meeting, to be honest, because I did have a few issues that I want to bring up. I brought a paper with me, and I just want to ask you a few questions of what is your grading policy? Do you have a rubric?
Yeah, I've
Teachers
been
have
meaning
a
to
rubric?
ask about this. So you guys got at this school, the grading scale is failing, unsatisfactory, satisfactory, excellent?
And, I mean, I don't know about you, but
I'll be the first to admit he's not excellent.
I don't think anyone in this room is excellent.
No one's excellent. But satisfactory implies to me good enough, just barely good enough. And I feel like there should be some gradations between those two.
Right. It should be good,
Good,
very
very
good,
good, great, very great. Excellent.
Excellent.
Look, our teachers are well versed in the rubric.
And is that available to the public?
Or is it a secret rubric?
Bringing up the grading system is kind of missing the point of why this meeting was called.
I don't think it does, because I think that there is, this paper, which I think is great, is marked satisfactory.
Let me tell you, I read this paper, and the first thing I thought when I read this, my son did not write this. I said, this is so good. This is an adult wrote this. Someone else. I said, Branson couldn't write this paper. Someone else.
Branson did write it. So
Branson wrote this.
Look, I'm trying to get to the main point of the meeting, and I don't want you to be dismissive of what I'm about to say. I think that Branson needs stronger role models at home.
Okay. Let me just say something, Dave. I don't think you can get a better role model than Dave.
Okay. And I would say there is a possibility that there's a better role model, and that would be Jim. We're a solid core.
Yeah.
Hard
And
as a rock.
individually, satisfactory,
satisfactory, sure. Together, excellent.
Excellent.
I think that whatever it is that you're doing, I just request that you give him more attention and more care at home.
This is unreal.
Agree to disagree.
Is
Agree to
unreal.
disagree.
This is
I
ridiculous.
think, and frankly,
this is
I'm
utterly
pissed off at
ridiculous.
this point. I'm frankly pissed off, and you, sir, principal, or whatever you want to be called,
Headmaster.
you have pushed me to this point, and now I think I see what the issue is, why he's acting out. I think people at this school are pushing him to the breaking point. I guess the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree after all.
I'm not the tree.
We're the trees, he's the apple, close to us. He falls
Close to us.
close to us. Same issue as us. You push us, we're going to act up. We're going to act out, and that's what's happening. And you're getting some pushback on the way you've been behaving, and you just don't know how to deal with it.
I want you to understand that I am not attacking you personally. I don't know.
We don't need this.
We don't need
okay?
this.
We don't need a headmaster telling us how to parent our kid.
If there's an issue with how he's being raised, you call in the school counselor. But this is not your job. You look at us and you say, oh, there must be some issue with the way he's being raised, because you don't see a traditional family. Time to look in the mirror and address your own prejudices, because a family can look like anything, and it can be however you want it to be. And what
Big,
we've got going,
small, you can have more than one dad.
1, 6, 200 parents, whatever it wants, no parents, a bunch of kids. It's a
It
family.
could be a bunch of animals.
It could be anything. A house, an empty house is a family. It doesn't matter as long
We're
as
out
they're.
of here. Branson?